We were Jesu, dear sisters. I deem it a great privilege to convey this brief message tonight as FMA India is entering into the second year of preparation for the centenary of our presence in India. Our institute, which from a tiny seed planted in the Mauritian soil 150 years ago, has grown into a huge tree, having its branches in every continent of the world. The Indian soil was fortunate to receive its seed almost 100 years back. Therefore, it is with immense gratitude to God and great appreciation for our 6 pioneers who set foot in the southern part of India on 22nd November 1922, and another group of 6 pioneers who landed in northeast India on 8 December 1923, that we joyfully usher into the second year of the centenary preparation. Our focus of study and reflection in the second year is accept the mandate I entrust them to you, reviving the family spirit and strengthening community communion. I entrust them to you was a direct mandate given by our Blessed Mother to our co-founder Saint Mary Mazzarello, and through her it is addressed to every FMA down the ages. On behalf of the sisters of the Guwahati and Shillong provinces who are entrusted with the animation of the second year of preparation for the centenary, I would like to share a few thoughts and insights on this mandate, reflecting on how we can live this in our present day context, connecting it to another mandate. Do whatever He tells you, the trust-filled words of our Blessed Mother uttered to the servants at the wedding feast at Cana, which is also the guiding scripture quotation of General chapter 24. We who are living 1.5 century away from the time of Mother Mazzarello need to consider both these indications from our Blessed Mother as mandates to be actualized in our time. The I entrust them to you spoken to Mary Mazzarello perhaps has a wider connotation towards FMA of the 21st century who are living in a period of accelerating change, experiencing situations that offer huge challenges and threats to our mission of caring for those entrusted to us. The way forward in this situation of perplexity is reflected in the words of intuition and assurance of our Blessed Mother. Do whatever He tells you. Mary obviously knew the power of her Son. She also knew that the only way to save the predicament of the couple and the families was to ask her Son to intervene. And with full faith in His divine power, she commands the servants just to follow His instructions. We know that in the present day context, our world is running short of wine. The wine of genuine spirituality and sense of the divine, caused by materialism and excessive craving for wealth. The wine of respect for life, particularly respect for children and women, caused by exploitation and degrading moral standards. The wine of human dignity, caused by lack of concern for the rights of the other. The wine of justice, freedom, and true democracy, caused by corrupt practices, unjust systems, and irresponsible use of power. The wine of religious freedom and tolerance, caused by fanaticism and religious fundamentalism. And the wine of fraternity and solidarity, caused by selfishness and individualistic attitudes and the inability to see the other as my brother and sister, which is also highlighted by Pope Francis in his recent encyclical Fratelli Tutti. And what about us, dear sisters? Do we have sufficient wine in our communities to make every day of our life a celebration with everyone who is entrusted to our care, the young people, women in difficult situations, the poor and the marginalized, without neglecting, of course, our own dear sisters? Do we have the wine of deep spirituality which is needed to qualify us as women of God and give efficacy to our work. The wine of family spirit and community communion needed to make us women of solidarity and communion. The wine of fraternity, forgiveness and compassion needed to make our life a witnessing one. The wine of transparency and authenticity which make our lives more credible. The wine of generosity, enthusiasm and apostolic zeal which are essential to live our missionary mandate. I entrust them to you. The wine of faith and humility which make us docile to do whatever He tells us in every moment of our life. I believe these two mandates, I entrust them to you and do whatever He tells you, are strong invitations to us to go beyond the confines of our own circles, go beyond the walls of our institution, to answer to the call of GC24 to become communities that generate life. The recent encyclical of Pope Francis, Fratelli Tutti, which seeks to focus on building a more just and fraternal world in daily relationships, in society, in politics, in institutions, and to promote a universal outlook towards fraternity and social relationships, is another wake-up call to live our original mandate with charismatic sensitivity and creativity. In the modern context, when we experience the shortage of wine in the world, in our apostolate, in our own communities, what we need is the capacity to discern and read the signs of the times like our holy founders. We need the faith, the intuition, the attentiveness and the ability of Mary to respond quickly and appropriately. We also need the promptness of the servants to execute the command of Mary, do whatever He tells you, in order to experience the miracle of the wine in our everyday situations. Inspired and enriched by the teachings of the Holy Father and challenged by the call of General Chapter 24, may we carry forward the task entrusted to Mother Mazzarella with the audacity and creativity required of our times, and together with the young people become builders of a more just and humane society. Once again, I wish each and every one of you an enriching and profound experience of this year of preparation. May our Blessed Mother continue to journey along with us in our efforts and desire to live concretely the spirit of the mandate. I entrust them to you and do whatever He tells you in our communities and mission. Thank you and God bless you.